headed to practice. Last practice we had an awesome one, and we shut the gym down by playing. And I remember most of my club practices being like that, and I wanted to talk a little bit about that because I think that derived from a culture that we had at club. And I think culture is built on a coach's clear expectations from its team, from his or her team, and a player's clear expectations of him or herself. So for me, I've always had very clear expectations of what I wanted to get out of club volleyball, and I may have not been the most athletic, and our club pretty much had a really good culture around it already. But even if it didn't, I would be holding myself to a standard that I had thought about way before practice even started, and what level I wanted to hold myself to. Because in my head, I've talked about this a couple times, but in my head, like I was paying for some of club, I was driving a long way to get there. This is something I really wanted to get good at, and I was going there to learn from people who had either done it before or have been coaching for so long they've seen it, this process of teaching a kid everything, growing them, and then putting them into college pretty much, and getting better the whole way through. Like, they've been coaching for so long, I can go there and get as much info as I possibly can, and then not only practice it while I'm there, but take all that information that I'm learning from these club coaches and these, well, like, good players, and using it in my free time to get better at exactly what they were talking about, so that what they said to me didn't just fall through the floor or it go in one ear and out the other, and I only worked on it when I was at club practice. Like, I would have gotten better doing that because I was pretty intense about my practices, and our culture was that of, like, you get to practice early, you're on time when we start doing stuff, and you start doing stuff with 100% effort right away for the whole 2 hours or whatever. And so Coach Gabe and I have been doing our best to create a culture, at least in our teams, about the things that we expect and the things that our team and teammates should expect of each other. And those have all been kind of filtered through the lens of Coach Gabe and I both playing high school, club, and college. And because we went to the same college and we played together, and I know like how Gabe is, how much of a dog he is in like a big moment, like, we really know the ins and outs of each other's game, and we're trying to use that and kind of twist it to teach all the teams that we have. And so we're trying to build the best culture that we possibly can, and if we can get another good practice under our belt right now, we can kind of start building this big wall of good practices that'll eventually add up to like a standard that we're trying to hold ourselves to. I don't know if that perfectly made sense, but we're trying to build a proof of good practices so that our team holds themselves to a higher standard, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So headed to practice tonight, we're trying to do a couple of similar drills. I think we like the transition drill from last practice. I think that's going to be our big one for before this next tournament. We got 2 practices, and then we're going to a big tournament in Reno. We need to be able to hit a ball in transition. Our serving and passing is going to be huge. We got to nail it. We've been putting so much work in, and last practice Gabe found a way to get passers to really get their feet to the ball and get it within their passing window by finding these little ropes, and they like kind of hold them out in front of them, and then they serve. You do your little passing footwork, and then you put your arms out and you let the ball go through the rope, and that'll tell you if you're there at all, if you're stable, and if you're going to be able to pass that ball. So I think we're throwing that in. Probably not going to video it, but that's like a technical thing we're doing to work on passing. We're going to steal one more drill from the director's takeover, where she did a warm-up passing drill / standing down ball drill. And so it'll be 3 players back row and then a setter at the net, and they're pretty much playing king of the court but no jumping. So a perfect pass off of a standing down ball from a teammate will be like 2 points, and then okay pass to the 10-foot line will be 1 point or something like that. But either way, we're just going to be working on standing down balls and passing, because I've gotten a big appreciation for the basics over this past 6 months from all these private lessons. As much as players love getting a flashy dig from an outside crushing a ball and the block being a little bit late and you fill in the seam and you dive in there and you dig a ball, that happens once out of like 300 plays or something crazy. So I'm getting a new appreciation for the basics because I want to be able to see teams that can pass, set, and hit in a basic kind of way consistently, because those are the teams that we end up losing to, and those are the teams that end up going further because they can build off of that solid foundation and go up into doing all the crazier volleyball plays and free ball plays and running faster offense and stuff. You can't expect teams to do that if they don't have a solid foundation. So after that, we're going into a little bit of gameplay and probably a little more gameplay because we only have 2 practices left to this last tournament, only 4 hours together as a team, and we got to make sure that we're playing hard. I want to see if we can jump back into that high level of play that we were doing while both the coaches were on the court. Might be a little tricky to get going, but hopefully once we do get going, we'll be able to have an awesome, like, hopefully 6-on-6 kind of battle towards the second half of practice. So depending on how this will go, I might cut out a big section of the middle part of practice because it's going to be a lot of technical stuff and a lot of serving, but we'll just kind of see and play it by ear. So for me, I'm going to go to the gym and then a defense clinic, and then we'll be jumping into practice. But for me and you, let's just jump into the first drill that we do with my 15s in about 1 second. Everybody's here today finishing up with our little warm-up here, and then we'll jump right into our first drill. Hand dig, hand dig. Get close, throw it at your partner's hands. Partner, dig it. Stop throwing like a girl, Maddie, open up. It's a fair point, I guess.
Run it.
We ready to go?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Balls in, bring it in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You good? You want to say anything, or are we right into it? Free ball passing that side. Let's do this thing.
I like your shoes. Thanks, boys.
Water on me, water on me. Fire on me, fire on 3.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Show me that form. Perfect form. Stay low. What? No way. Oh, gave her. We gotta get on the same page here. Float. Good. Pretty good, Lib. Straight into base defense this time. Base defense. Base defense. Here we go. Nice up. Good touch. We'll play that. Come on. Hit the group. Make the move. Up. Hit the ground. Middle back. Hit the ground. Where are we at, team? Bump. Hit the ground. Cross. Middle back though. I know. It's fine. I'm just saying. Bump. Middle back. Call it. Good up. Hit the ground. Go for it anyway. Good touch. We'll play it. Drop a little deeper. Good run through. Get me in the court. Good touch. We'll play that. Quick shag, everybody. Quick shag. Push up. Same thing, other side. Same thing, other side. Ball. Come on. Nice up, it's tough. Hit the ground. We gotta make moves. Ball. Good, Mabel. Good. Couple more. Ball. Good up, Sally. Shack him up. Ball's in. It was fun. They didn't do too hot, like 4 and 3, but we had the most fun.
Is always on my 40 pitch. She's always be posting.
Oh yeah, she's fun.
Right, yeah.
Yo, good job, good start. Let's have fun and have an awesome practice at the same time. Water, come back for a new drill.
I don't have a question. So, okay, like I swear like I'm right there, like it hits that platform, but then it goes like
1,000 miles away. I am blowing you up a little bit, but instead of getting blown up to go out, let's get blown up straight up. We just adjust from here to here.
why like then the arms that
Yeah, that's why I call it a big basket. A lot of coaches don't like it, and they want you to be like perfectly here. But if a ball's coming that hard and you're perfectly here, this is going straight that way. So I like to get blown up to the roof, palms up. If it's coming hard. If not, we'll do a perfect pass. On Gabe. Where's Gabe at? Oh, okay. Hi.
Today, one of my friends tripped me and I managed to land on my wrist like this.
Oh, no. Left one?
Yeah.
So
Fingers
hitting
forward.
okay?
Yeah, I'm hitting.
No hand passing then?
Yeah.
All right. All right, circle up. Okay, just do what you can. Same as her. All right, we're gonna do a brand new warm-up drill featuring a whole bunch of standing down balls and perfect passes. Ruby, listen.
We did this at the director's clinic for those of you that were here. 3 back row, setters, front row, all time. After you hit the ball over the net, you rotate off the court and then somebody new fills in. It's gonna be 3 on in the back row. Setters setting a nice high ball somewhere around the 10-foot line. You're getting your feet there, you're snapping the ball in the court. You guys are trying to score with this down ball, and then the way you do score points is if they dig a ball, dig comes, good dig, 1 point. If you get a good dig with your hands, 2 points.
No jumping.
No jumping.
Is it on like both sides?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so split up evenly, 2 setters at the net.
Okay, this is the drill I was talking about. I'm skipping this and a whole bunch of other stuff. We'll jump to whatever's next. First couple drills took way too long. I'll tell you about it. But we did serving, and now we're going to do pressure serving. 1 by 1 serving. If they miss, they all run and restart. Ace, nice. Oh, that was me too. I just didn't see it. Fast one. In there. In there. Oh, I sold. No way. Last one. I did too. Nice job, first try.
Good job.
Dutch serving!
Way to turn around.
We're gonna go right into Turlock. I'm gonna go grab the bands for passes.
Oh yeah.
I like the band.
All right, let's go. Balls in the cart. Set up Turlock. Here we go. All right, that's kind of fun. I sort of expected them to do it first try at this point, but We're gonna do Turlock. I guess I'll get a couple of clips of that. Okay, sweet. She said hi, Lucas's vlog. There you go. Out. Up. Off. Oh yeah, come on, come on. That was just a stab. That's a nice ball. Remember what Cinnamon said? Sometimes when you stab it, you're taking it too high. She likes it when it's really close to your forehead and then you like let it come in a little bit. Here, then push. I'm okay with that if you're missing it. Big hands, close. Good. Just higher if it's gonna be off. This is the band thing I was talking about. Square set. Good. Tighter. Ball. Good. Smooth move. We'll play it. Just higher. Keep the tempo just higher. Good. Keep the tempo, but higher is just a follow-through thing. Like the follow-through here is making it flat. Follow-through up here, the tempo will be the same, but it'll be higher. That's all right. Just hittable. Just better the ball. Perfect ball. Back set. Ball. That's a nice ball. Get up tall, you got it. Over your shoulder. Nice ball. Can you turn that off, Sally? All right, we'll jump on next one. All right, we did some pressure serving. It's pretty fun, but now we're jumping into our transition drill that we did last practice. Still don't have a name for it, but we gotta be able to transition and hit.
We weren't here for either of those. You'll be off first, just watch. 3 hitters / blockers on each side, a setter coming from row 1, and a lib in each lib spot. We both ball to the libs. This side sets the outside. This side makes a block move. As soon as they make a block move, the other side gets the ball, they set outside. So the sequence goes outside, 1, 5 to start. And blockers, well, we know where the ball is going. We need to get there hip to hip. We'll switch that later. But as for now, we have to have a perfect block up on everyone. On ones, I want the outside helping with the middle. Good?
Spiral me, spiral on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Setters, come here, setters. Extra consistent right now. These are free balls coming in. We gotta get our feet set, hit these balls. Let's go. Work hard in transition. Get up big, hit hard. Here we go, ball. This side, transition. Find your middle. Oppo. Find your middle. Stay out of the net. Yeah. Yep.
Good. All right.
Call that a warm-up round?
Yeah, we're gonna speed up. We're gonna speed up the way we input balls. So pretty much as soon as the outside contacts the ball, the next ball is coming in because we really want to work hard, simulate like it's a game, and transition fast.
Yeah, we gotta keep our voices up too. Let's go. All right, let's go. Come on. Push-ups, Sid. I see everything. 3, 2, 1, ball. All right, let's see if we can step it up. Good, ball. Transition hard, get available. Transition. All right, we're gonna push this tempo a little bit, see if they can hang in there. Yeah, right? We're gonna try to keep them going for a minute, see if they're gonna be able to hang in there and transition. All right, cool. Rotate. Ball. Get up there. Fire it. Get up, hit. Transition, let's go. Get up, middle. Find her. Get available, make a play. Ball. Oh yeah, ball. Outside. Get up. Come on. Nice swing. Hit it. Ball. Work hard. Good. All right, one more. Work hard in transition, hit hard, keep your voice. Let's go. Swing, Sally. Good set. Nice swing. Way to get on it. Shag him up. Quick shag. Oh. Yeah, Ruby's being big. Want to talk about it or just keep going? Come on, bring it in. We talked about it a little bit last time, but this little medium in between kind of off ball, we got to swing at it. Good teams are swinging at that ball, they're putting us on our heels, and then we're giving them free balls, and they're doing it again and again and again until they score. We got to join them in the fight, hit back at them. Yeah, we don't want to manage in transition, we want to get big swings in transition. Does anybody remember the keys last time when we went to rapid fire, like random sets? Huh? Loud. In transition, when everything breaks down, when we're scrambling, setters sprinting everywhere, dig is everywhere, it's not in system at all, so we need to use our voices. We need to be loud hitters. We're transitioning every time, hard off the net, 5-5-5, go, 1-1-1, gap, whatever it is. We need to use our voice because we're going to get tired, we're going to get out of sorts. All of those things happen every single play in volleyball. Setters, you guys now have the freedom to choose whatever you set. All right, so blockers, we don't know where it's going. We got to stay disciplined. And as soon as that ball comes over the net, we're transitioning off the net for another hit. Play hard, let's go. And then rotate. Whoever was just off, get on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ball, here we go. Same thing, no order. Nice touch. Ball. Okay. Jump set. That was cool. Ball. Nice set. Good manage, Sally. It's both. Stay in it, stay in it. Come on, fight. Good. Way more. Way more. Talk it up. Stay in it the whole time. Let's go. Ball.
Outside.
Ball. Ball. Rotate. Okay, we might do that one more time, but we gotta do better. We gotta get our voice up. Jump to the next one. Last drill's all right. We're gonna do correction to end practice. Bring it in, come on. We have 15-ish minutes to have a great end of practice. Let's play correction, 6-on-6. Okay, play super hard. That's all I want.
Okay.
Attitude and effort on 10, let's go.
Aspire on me, aspire on 3. 1, 2, 3, start.
Here we go, joust in the middle. Joust, cover, ball. Play this up. Touch, make it work. Hit this ball, 2 blockers. Good, middle back. Come on. Live, drop. Nice up. Transition. Manage. Nice up, Lib. Yeah, Lib. Come on. Hit the ground that side. Ball. She made me mad. Okay. Same one right there. Good, high. Swing deep. Play this up. Get tall, setter. Joust over here. Cover. Ball. Ball. Line defense. Heads up. Manage. Over on 1. Oh, set. Yeah, nice. Swing that. Swing that. Everybody up. Take care of the free ball. Okay, nice up. We've been working for a while on this line defense. There it is. I think she just has to get her midline on the ball. Middle back, play this up. Play this up. Good, Sally. Nice up, setter. Find her, find her. Good manage. Talk about it, play it. Middle back. Nice set. Nice swing. Okay, you get the idea. We're gonna do this till the end of practice, but me and you, let's jump in the car. Bye. All right, not too bad. Not our best practice ever, because I think our last one kind of was, but this one was just all right. The whole first half was not good, not great, so you didn't miss much. But the second half of the gameplay was much better, and I think they turned it up the most in the very end of our transition drill and correction. So I think that's going to be the bulk of this practice. But that basics drill that we were doing at the beginning, we have to be able to build off of drills like that. And when we can't, or when we don't get our feet to a ball, get both hands up early and snap a ball over the net, and then get our feet set again and pass a ball into the 10-foot line, like a very simple drill like that, it doesn't give us any degree of confidence that we can get into it and like fully jump and swing. And so for Coach and I, that we're just looking for the basics to be done right so that we can be more inclined to move drills along and build off of them. So I thought about this a little bit when I had my little tiny 13s boys team, the first team I did documented on here. All we did was basics, because all that mattered for real was serving and passing. But I'm starting to realize like that is the case for a little bit longer than just 13's year, and especially if kids haven't played before at all, and if they haven't gotten the reps that they need to be good at these basic skills. And so coaches don't usually have time to go over that kind of basic drill in practice. Like, we got stuff to figure out. We got to find ways to win games. So you got to be getting touches at home. I feel like I've been saying this so much recently. You got to find a way to get good at the basics at home. Like how to get your feet set, how to get under a ball if you're setting, how to get your both feet planted and pass a ball from your knees, how to get your angle out early when you're passing off of any kind of ball coming off a roof or a wall or whatever, and how to get a good hand contact. Those are all things you can do at home that require no one but you and a ball. And we got to be able to figure it out, because I don't want to have drills bog us down in practice when we're trying to just do a simple down ball to a pass. I feel like there's no excuse. We got to find a way to get touches and nail these simple skills. If we have to, I guess we could turn the practices upside down and just do fundamentals the whole time. But I got to recognize that earlier as coach and do it at the beginning of the year instead of the end. Like we're getting close to, I think, wrapping up fall. So we only have one practice this week because we're going up to our tournament on the next practice day. So this will be the only upload this week for like a full practice. And we're as ready as we're going to be. So I think we got a fighting chance if I can see the team that bought in fully to scrap and defense and that can serve and pass pretty consistently. We went back to Turlock, so we did everything we could with the serving and passing side, and then our scrap and defense kind of saw the light last practice when they did so good at buying into the drill and just playing super hard. So if we can serve and pass and we can scrap and defense, I'm going to be very happy with how we play this weekend. I don't know if that translates to winning really, because I'm okay if a team comes out and beats us because they're better or bigger or more disciplined or whatever, like they beat us. I'm not okay if I know that we can beat a team and then we lose because of these attitude and effort plays. So that's what I'm thinking about on the way home from practice. So if you're a player out there, make sure you're getting touches at home. Figure out a way to get really good at one thing in your position. Like if you're a setter, really good at getting under the ball, or really good at quick drawing with your hands, or like your follow through. And then if you're a passer, really good with your platform from any area in your body, in your bubble, and then getting your feet set, or like out of system setting with your platform or hands, that could be for you. And then if you're outside or oppo, hand contact. If you're outside passing, or if you're outside or an oppo, blocking. So if you're a middle, hand contact, watching a pass, and then blocking, like reading and blocking, or reading in your first step. You can do that alone. All these things you can do at home and just get way better. So not too bad, but not our best practice ever. Hopefully we can go into this tournament and everything kind of clicks. But like my coach Teddy used to say, you will play how you practice. So we'll see. I'll keep you updated. Maybe I'll do a bonus episode. Maybe not though. We'll see how it goes. So I will see you either for a bonus episode, or I don't even know what's next. We might jump into another practice. Maybe I'll make a post or something. I can't think about it right now, or I can't remember it right now. So that's what I got. So I'll see you for whatever's next, if the Lord says the same. Peace out.